Yo, what's going on guys, Reese here and welcome back to another video guys. So this was actually going to be the first video of my new series, and basically it's going to be on a game called Planet Coaster. Now when I was like really young, I was actually so into these types of games. It's basically, if you don't know what Planet Coaster is, it's kind of like a park building game, it's like a park management game, and I used to have one of these like ages ago when I was like really young on like the old PC, and I really loved it. And then I seen this and I was like, I have to get that because it looks amazing. But this game is currently in alpha, isn't going to be released till like December, so I was actually that desperate I just went ahead and bought the alpha. So the game is currently in alpha 2. I wanted to record it before alpha 2 came out, basically to show off the stuff before it came out, but we're basically going to start off now. So I had two kind of ideas for this series. Number one, we're basically just going to be building a park, and you guys can come along with me and we can basically build that park up as the different like updates come in. And number two is I was going to try and build maybe a museum part, which is basically where I place all the stuff in that was from Alpha 1, then place the stuff in from Alpha 2, and then just as it builds up, just basically as the game progresses, we add in the different stuff and we can see how the game progressed. Now some of the stuff that was in Alpha 1 I can't actually place in, basically because they updated some of the stuff, like the roller coasters, so they won't look the same as they were in Alpha 1, but I'm still going to place like a roller coaster there. So anyway guys, we're basically just going to get started. We're basically just going to build like a normal park, and I decided the best place to do that would be in like just a flat out field. It was either that or the forest, but I kind of wanted to do the field. I've already got like a few maps. I've been playing this game for a while now, and I will eventually show you guys my other like different creations, but for now we are just going to be starting off normal. Now if you haven't already noticed, the music in this game is actually pretty nice, and for being in alpha, this game is actually, like, look at the detail. Like, even if I go right down to the graph, now they have fixed some of the stuff, you can actually see the bumps. Like, that is great detail. You can see like lumpy bits of grass. So this is the like biggest and flattest like park as far as I know you can actually get. Now one thing, I'm actually going to turn off my like scroll like noise there, but it means it's going to be like more dodgy, but it's just better in the mic. Now basically, the more you actually build in the park, the laggier the game gets, but this game, like for being an alpha, it's actually barely get any lag at all. It's only when you start to place a lot of stuff in the park, and I mean filling the whole thing, that's when it starts to get laggy. So I kind of want to make this a detail park, if you know what I mean. So basically, we are just going to be like detailing everything. We're not just going to be placing a shop down and move on. We're actually going to spend a little bit of time on some stuff. So I kind of had an idea that we're going to start off with like, you know, we're going to start off with like the food stalls and stuff like that, and then we'll move into the rides. So I kind of had an idea to place maybe a building here and a building here. So this here was kind of my idea. So we've got basically the facilities here. We've got like the facilities here. So you've got like toilets, burger shop, drink shop, and a hat shop. Now their shops will be coming, which as far as I know that'll probably mean like gift shops and stuff, like big like supermarket shops. Well, not as big as that, but like, you know what I mean. So we're like, there is really only currently one theme in this game at the minute, and it's really only currently pirate themes. So I kind of had this here idea. So if we actually get these toilets, now that's just going to immediately join up. If we like kind of, I don't know how we're going to place this, because I don't really want it to join up onto the path. Yeah, so if we place it there, that's actually quite good. If I kind of want to get in the middle. Alright, so we're going to place the toilets and the hat shop. Is that the hat shop? Yeah, it's the hat shop. We're going to place the toilets and the hat shop like in this building, and then over here we're going to place like the food like and drink shop. So I kind of want to make this a sorry about that clicking noise, that's actually my mouse. It's actually got two different types of scrolls. So we're going to have to build this a bit like this. Is this going to work? How big should we actually make these? I don't even know. I don't even know how big we should make. Yeah, we're going to bring that out one, and then we're going to do that. Yeah, I'll do. And fill the gap, should we? Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's that like big of a deal if it's like a little bit off, because we can actually move the building in the end if we want to, so we're gonna move that up to there. So we've got like a standard block, and kind of what, actually no, you know what I want to do? I'm getting rid of them two. We'll place them there, and then we'll get these and we'll place them there, just to make it like a bigger like foyer room, if you know what I mean. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna place this up another level. That was wrong. I should just Control Z it, but I just feel like I'm gonna press something else and just mess something else up. So there's kind of how that works. So if you can actually hear my mouse, it is a little bit loud, just because it's all the different buttons that it has on it. So this here's going to be a little bit awkward because it is a 2x2 building. But I'm not really that bothered. Like, we can just make it like both buildings to match each other. So like, we'll have just basically this one looking exactly the same as it, just so it doesn't look bad. Sorry, I keep on doing that. It's just to stop the scroll, like, it's just to stop the scroll wheel from scrolling too far, because it's like a lock, so it stops it from like scrolling, which is good for when you have to read Skype messages. So, like, I'm only after actually building a building very similar to this in my other park, which I will show you guys eventually. I actually called it the YouTube park, basically because it's a park where I take ideas that other YouTubers have had and I kind of put it in and do it my own way, and I just see if it maybe looked better or something. So we kind of want to put a lot of detail into these buildings, so we're going to come over to here, we're going to get that, and we're going to just drag that out. We'll sink it down one as well. Just so it's... oh no, it's at its level, doesn't matter. So we're gonna do that. Why? I'm not sure. Is that... no, it's not. Oh wait, no, it is. Because the building isn't actually even. Even for starting off, the actual, like... start off with the first park, the building isn't even, and I already knew it wasn't going to be even, but that there's just because of the way the facilities are inside of it. It was never actually going to be even anyway. So there is obviously a few bugs, and it's like most of the bugs I've actually noticed were in like the building of buildings, because like let's say I want to lower this, it's actually it was actually, see, it just like glitched there. It was actually going to glitch to somewhere over here, so like, you kind of have to press it twice. But again, it's not that big of a deal, as it is only an alpha, but like, for what this game has achieved, it actually won't be that hard for him to fix it. So I actually want to kind of lower this. See it, like, I'm trying to lower it there, but like a wee glitch like stopped me. So I kind of want to lower that to there, and like we'll kind of make a design. This is really like picky. There we go. You have to do like a couple like keyboard tricks to make stuff actually like go into the places you want them to go in. Like half the time I'm pressing keys here and it's not actually doing anything because it's glitching out and thinking it has to go somewhere else. We're going to zoom out. Can we get that? Yes, there we can. So you can obviously see the kind of building idea I'm going for here. I just realised that that's not right. What about the front? Oh, the front's exactly the same, so it's alright. So we're just going to turn that one there around, and we'll just do all these ones the way that they have all been done. No, I just turned it around too many times. I think that's level. Hope it's level. Come on, go over. There we go. Is that level? No, obviously it wasn't. So that must be level then, because that's obviously one down from it. Yep, that's level. Alright, that's perfect. So you can kind of see the idea I was going for. These little corners you can't actually do much about. Like, we are limited to what you can actually do in this here game. So with this building, I actually want to move it a little bit. Maybe rotate it. Let's try and centralize it. Yeah, that's round about center. I don't know, it's not perfect center, but like you're not really going to notice. We'll get the paths here. What path are we using? We are using that path, and... oh, that's going to be a little bit awkward. Like, the guests are going to be kind of walking through the wall, but that doesn't matter. There we go. There. And there's actually music that comes from the shop, if you can hear. Yeah, you can slightly hear it. So we're gonna zoom up. We are gonna close this down, and we're gonna edit the building again. We're gonna go over the walls, and basically we'll come down to here. See, there we go. Perfect. So anyway guys, if you are going to be enjoying this here series, make sure to leave that there down below, because I really do enjoy this game, and I hope you guys do enjoy it, because I would really like to make more videos on it. So yeah, just leave your opinions on the game in the comment section, and then I will know whether to continue or not. So we're going to lower that down, we're going to bring this across. Basically, if you guys are really interested in this game and want me to do other things, and maybe how to build certain buildings, I'd be happy to do it, because I just really find this game really fun, and if you guys want me to do something in it, maybe build a certain ride some way, I'll be happy to do it, and I'll do it in my best of ability. So we're going to make this here building look a little bit nicer, and we are going to add some windows. Those windows are a little bit big. What about the medium? Medium looks okay. So we're going to try and centralise these as best as possible. The nice thing about this game is you can be as free as you want, so you can place anything wherever you want it to be. But the other annoying thing is if you're trying to make something symmetrical, like just placing windows, it's kind of hard to get them all in the same height. I'm kind of using the wood grains here to get them all the same, but it might not work. Now you can see what I'm kind of doing with that top grain there. Just getting it as centralised as I possibly can. So this is kind of the building idea. I know there's a lot of windows, but there's not really much else you can place on here. But just to make it look a lot nicer, we are going to go with this idea. So I've got something really similar to this in my other park. I've got two buildings at the very entrance on the same map, but they aren't exactly the same, but I kind of want to stick with the theme I had in the other park and just kind of decorate this front entrance, because it did actually look really nice. So we're kind of just going to maybe decorate this here now, some decorations. We'll get some lights. Let's just go down. Place that there, and we'll place that there. These actually don't emit off that much light, but we'll just go with it. Some wall signs, small hats, there we go, toilet sign, toilets, there we go. It's very nice. You're not really going to be seeing inside these buildings that much, so I'm not really bothered about what's actually in here, but I am going to light it up a little bit, just so that there is actually light inside here. Yeah, this is probably actually the best light for in here. Or these lights, because they are very bright. You know, I might just use these lights. There they go. That'll do. Looks fabulous. So that is kind of just a basic building done. There's not much on the roof, but with these buildings there isn't actually a certain roof, so I just made a flat roof. Now we are in actually the 12-minute mark, so this is actually probably all we're going to get done, but I will try and fit a ride into here, and I will kind of cut stuff out. So I'm actually just going to build this here second building. I'm just going to speed it up, and then we're going to build a ride somewhere back here. So anyway guys, I will see you once I'm done this building. Right, so we are back and we've got two identical buildings. I actually haven't finished this one, I just realised. But yeah, so this is kind of like going to be the entrance to our park. We're obviously going to have a lot more decorations than what is currently here, but you've kind of got the rough idea of what I was kind of going for. So I just have to add a few more things to this here building, and then basically we are going to get into the first ride. So I thought about the first ride a little bit, and I kind of had a few ideas of what I was going to do, but I'm going to save it until because you guys actually haven't seen the rides yet. So we have got the burger stand. We're actually going to use wooden signs here because it looks the best with the kind of theme that we're going for. And Cosmo Cow milkshakes. There we go. I need to actually add some lighting in here first. Let's just add that into there. So, just to have a quick look at what it was like, this is kind of what the lighting, that one there's obviously very bright, but you don't actually need a lot of light inside here because you're never really actually going to be in here unless you're going to be doing like a first person walkthrough, but currently I'm not actually going to be doing that. So yeah, this is going to be the entrance to our park, which is actually quite good. I'm actually going to be deleting these here paths because I don't want them. So we're going to kind of just rejoin all this here up. Let's get rid of that. Oh, and that kind of fixed itself, but it's not right. There we go. It's all nice and curved. So basically, I'm gonna do all the scenery like off video, and then you guys can actually see. So we're actually gonna get into the rides. So transport again is coming soon, but we've got a lot of rides to choose from. Some of them are new, some of them are in Alpha 1. Basically, the ones that are new is this one, that, I don't think that's it, and that. I don't think I said that. So yeah, that there is kind of what we were actually going for. Now I kind of just wanted to start off like really like easy and go for something like this. I know, first off opinions, wow, really? That's what you're going to go for first? Yeah, that is what I'm actually going to go for first, but we're going to save that for a little bit because I want to finish off the path here and go for a design that I've got in my other park. I kind of want to keep the design that I have in the other park for this part because then it kind of gets me off in like a good direction of what I actually want to do. So we're actually going to bring this here out to about there. We're going to come into scenery and then we're going to grab a basic fountain. Now you're probably thinking this is a fountain. It isn't, it's actually the base for a fountain. This is the actual fountain. I actually can't wait till water is properly added into this game. The closest thing we can get to water is something like that. We can't actually place like lakes or anything yet, which is a little bit disappointing, but I just can't wait for it yet. So we're gonna try and make a path like around this, which will be kind of cool. Let's just start off like that. Then let's bring that round to like there. Then bring that to like there. Yeah, this is going actually quite well going around here. Now the park I'm actually going off is the YouTuber park. Now a YouTuber already tried to do something like this and they had great difficulty trying to basically get something around this fountain. But basically this is actually how you do it. So basically you join up, like you join the whole thing up to start off with. I'm just going to fix it up like that because he was getting frustrated that it actually wasn't circular, but basically you delete this here path because this is actually the thing that breaks it up because basically the path was going off in a weird direction, so then you just put on auto snap again and then you do that and then it's like a perfect circle. So yeah, there's basically how you do that. So I basically just chose this here part just because of its flatness because I didn't really want to bother with the terrain tools too much. So now we're going to build off here in two different directions, so we're going to use them skulls as like outlines to come off at like a right angle, and then we're kind of just going to build this in two different directions and then we're going to build some rides off it. So as soon as I actually place a ride, that's actually when the visitors are going to come, and we've actually got a problem here. Or do we? No, we don't have a problem. Okay, there we go, that's perfect. So I think we're going to place the ride on this side actually. So yeah, this is the side we're going to place the ride on. So as soon as I actually place the ride, the visitors are actually going to start to flood in. So I'm actually going to pause the game and now we're going to build the ride. So I actually want to place this here ride because this is one of my favourite rides. And it's basically a pirate ship that is, like, this would actually be one of my favourite rides to ride in an amusement park. Now, probably like some of my friends would know because I did actually tell them. I hate roller coasters that have drops. I could actually like basically we went to Teo Park. Me and my friend went to Teo Park, and the roller coaster had a big drop, and that was the thing that I hated. But all the like loop-de-loops and all that stuff that was on the ride, I didn't mind. Like those are the stuff that I actually like in roller coasters. I can handle all the loops and the twists. But my friend, oh, he hated them, but he loves the drops. Like it's just like different types of roller coasters, different types of adrenaline. I like the idea of when you go upside down and stuff, all that type of shenanigans and all that difference. So we're just gonna build the queue here. We're gonna wrap that down around there, and then we're gonna add on a ticket booth, like so. So then we're gonna go into paths, and then we're basically just gonna join this up like that. Then we're gonna open the ride and press play. And then if we make our way over to the entrance, ladies and gentlemen, I might have pressed pause for a little bit too long. Ah, there we go, there's our first visitor. So we're going to go into first person mode. They are a family group and they are so excited. They have brought $62 with them. Oh, yeah. So this is kind of the entrance. Like, you can't actually do anything about this because there is actually a boundary line like just on the other side of this entrance bit. So basically the boundary line is just over here. So we're just going to wait until they come in, then we're going to go into first person perspective when they reach about here, because this here is kind of where all the nice stuff is. So yeah, this is kind of what we get done in today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you want more Planet Coaster or just like quick builds, I can even speed this stuff up and just commentate over it. Make sure to leave that down below, as it's very much appreciated. Like, I really want to continue this game as a proper series because I really do like it, and it is so exciting to actually like be like like it's such a good game, I think, to actually do as a YouTube video, because there's so much you can do in it, whereas COD just gets really repetitive, whereas this here you can do so much with it. So anyway guys, make sure to leave that down below what you think. But we're going to go into first person perspective. We want to be the guy over here. They're going to the sandstone toilets, alright. But basically we're just going to see them walk in here, and basically next episode I'm going to be, well, I'm not going to be working on the scenery, but off video I'm going to be working on the scenery, and then hopefully next video this here should all look like fabulous and brilliant. So these are the two buildings. They are absolutely identical, and they actually look quite nice, to be fair, because of the different details they've got on them. I might actually add some more details off video as well, just while, like, to make the buildings look nicer. But this here is basically the inside in a first person perspective. There's nothing there, but that doesn't really matter. There's also nothing in the toilets. We're just going to be walking in the dark and then coming back out the other side. Well, we're just going to stand here actually. Oh no, we are going to walk out the other side. So yeah, this has been this here video, guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like down below, as it is very much appreciated. Comment your thoughts of this game, guys, in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.